Well, it is the world's toughest mountain bike race. The Great Divide race covers 2,700 miles from Canada to the Mexican border, and it races right along the Continental Divide in the Rockies. Well, now you can follow the race thanks to a new documentary. It's called Ride the Divide. Anthony Cimino, one of the associate producers of the film, joins us live in studio this morning to tell us more. Good morning.
Good morning.
So just explain to people how difficult this is in 30 days to go from Canada to Mexico, basically. Give us a little synopsis.
Well, it used to be an underground race, but it isn't anymore. It is ordinary people who've heard about this race through the internet or what have you and decided this was an adventure that they wanted to do. Most of them are mountain bike, racers or enthusiasts who've been training for a long time to do something like this. And this was actually the brainchild of my friend Mike Dion, who, 40-year-old guy married with a couple of kids, decided he wanted to go race in this, and we made a documentary about it.
The interesting thing, he said, okay, well, there's one woman, and I said, oh, are they all kind of together in a pack? He said, no, they're split up, and where do they sleep? The side of the road, all split up by themselves. They just pull over and just sleep?
Yeah, I mean, when you're racing over 100 miles every day for 30 days, you don't have time. Sometimes you don't have food or water, and you get it where you can and where you can find it, and you pull over with your bivy sack and you sleep on the side of the trail, or if you're lucky you can find a hotel room or some little B&B somewhere.
Wow. And so you actually follow several of the people and kind of chronicle their experience.
Yes.
Tell me a little about that, like what some of the most difficult parts were. I'm sure the injuries, I'm sure that there were some,
oh, absolutely.
Sore bodies.
And you know what, mostly it was mental.
Yeah.
It was a game of trying to deal with, after so many weeks of being on and pedaling hundreds of thousands of pedal strokes, of dealing with the demons in your head.
Yeah.
And really how do you manage that? How do you manage pain, and how do you deal with this factor?
Yeah, over 100 miles a day, not on a touring bike, but on a heavy mountain bike, and you're climbing up the Continental Divide. It's just unbelievable.
You will climb over 200,000 feet of elevation, and that's climbing Mount Everest from sea level to the top 7 times.
Oh my goodness, that puts it into perspective. I can't even imagine what your body would feel like after that month. And you said average people. So you're getting a lot of people already requesting the Ride the Divide, 2,700 miles, Canada to Mexico alone. And I love the quote, the world's toughest bike race is not in France.
That is correct. And Tour de France athletes, any professional cyclist is an amazing athlete, but they're a professional athlete. They have a big tour bus. They have coaches, massage therapists.
Yes. And
these people don't have any of this. They paid for this race out of their pocket. They received no prize money. There is no trophy at the border of Mexico, New Mexico.
Right.
There is a beer and a handshake.
Right,
That's
and they're sleeping at the side of the road and scrounging for food.
Right.
All right, Ride the Divide will be showing until June 10th at the Stars Film Center. You can find out more information at our website at tothedeuce.com. So thank you so much for coming in, and congratulations on the completion. All right, NASA wants to put your face in space. Plus, Gary